everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here today. I'm on my new bike, which is the Triumph 675R. You might be wondering why I purchased this motorcycle. Well, initially I got it to be my dedicated track bike, and I had an opportunity to ride my good buddy Bert's 675R on the track. This bike is not stock. You know, you see he has a GPR dampener and different levers and stuff like that, different clip-ons even. This will give me an idea on how the 675 performs on the track. Yeah! Triumph 675R! Yeah, and I was so impressed with that ride that the very next day I contacted my dealer to take delivery. My good buddy Steve, who you've seen in some of my other videos, the crazy lunatic from the outskirts of Detroit that has, what do you have? How many bikes do you have now?
20. This is number 20.
Lucky number 20. And today, we are doing a dual bike reveal on our Triumph 675Rs. Now, Steve, how many miles do you have on yours right now?
I think just under 200 miles.
Okay. And how do you like it so far?
It's a dream. It's very, very easy to maneuver. It's a nice departure from the leader bikes, honestly.
Yeah, well, I feel the same way. I have about 90 miles on mine. I rode it last night, at night, and really enjoyed it. The gauges are really nice. I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say about this motorcycle at all. And hell, it even has a fuel gauge.
So this is where I keep on losing my mind, is this bike has a fuel gauge, you know?
Right.
Well, I mean, none of our more expensive super bikes have a fuel gauge.
No way. No way at all. You crazy animal. He just loves to wheelie. Now, what gear were you in when you did that, Steve?
First gear, I quick shifted second while I was up so I could keep the RPMs down and keep it from being twitchy.
Was it all gas?
No, I clutched up real quick because I was going so slow.
Wow. That's a beautiful. Now, why did you choose the black bike?
Because it was what was in stock. I actually didn't even lay eyes on the bike when I told them I would take it and put my deposit down on it. So I had no idea whether we were going to end up with opposite color bikes. Because as far as I know, these are the only two colors that the R comes in. Yes,
that's correct. Now, I chose the white bike. It has this beautiful metallic flakes in the paint. One of the reasons why I chose it is because that's the bike that I rode. Bert's bike was actually white, and I really liked it. And plus, I don't really have an all-white bike, you know? The HP4 is white and blue.
Correct.
Let's see if I can wheelie. No, I can't wheelie. I don't think. No, I can't power wheelie. You have to teach me how to wheelie.
That was power wheelie.
That was a power wheelie?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Let's turn here. Turn left right here. So this is pretty awesome. Hi there, Harley guy. So this is pretty awesome. The only thing we have to watch out for on these roads, Steve, is sometimes they have a little debris on them. You know, I love the shift light on this thing, man.
Yeah, it flashes, and immediately after it flashes, it'll touch the limiter. But again, it's a smooth limiter. It's not not aggressive, or it doesn't seem too bangy or whatever. It doesn't feel like we're doing damage to the bike.
No, heck no. And speaking of smooth, the transmission on this thing, the clutch and everything, it's just really, really smooth and precise.
So you wouldn't know the difference if this was a radial Brembo clutch, you know, the hydraulic clutch, or a cable. You look down, it's cable, and it's unbelievable how smooth the lever operation is.
You're right. I totally agree.
So last night I got to put this up against my buddy Denny's Ducati Street Fighter.
Oh yeah? How did it do?
It wiped him up bad. So, according to the deal we had...
Oh, I'm sorry. How about a SmackDown?
Oh, okay, sure. Ready?
I'm sorry, I jumped on you a little bit. We'll work on that.
You definitely took the leave on me.
Yeah, but I needed to do that because of the weight difference, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Anyway, what were we saying last night? You and Denny on the 7? Oh, he was on his 848?
Yeah, 848, which is 136 horse. So it's very, very close to the horsepower on this bike.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the L Twin would typically put down more torque. It's not a full fairing bike, obviously, but it's close as we could get with the CCs and dimensions of the bike, them being middleweights. And
Sure.
every time I race him, I put the SMACKDOwn on him. And he previously test rode the 848 Street Fighter, or Street Triple, I'm sorry, or the 675 Street Triple.
Yeah.
And he didn't like it. He says it didn't have enough power.
Wow.
You know, so after this, I couldn't get I cannot. I don't know what's over this hill here. I couldn't get him off this bike afterwards. We had to run some fuel out of the H2, so we went back out, and he wouldn't get off of it. He loved it.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I let a couple people ride my bike last night. My good buddy Slim Thug rode the bike, and also Stunnerway rode it, and they both were completely amazed by the motorcycle.
This is where I love it. Second gear, not pushing it hard at all, and you cannot upset this chassis.
No,
Do you agree?
I agree. I totally agree.
Even when the bike does hit near 14,000 RPMs, it doesn't feel like you're wringing its neck too hard. You know,
Exactly.
It doesn't hit that twitchy 600cc power band at 10, 11,000 RPMs that the typical smaller bikes have, right?
Yeah, and speaking of the power band and everything like that, this bike delivers power. For me, my bike, it delivers power from as little as 4,000 RPM all the way through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you look down, you think that you're short shifting, you're already 6,000 RPMs, and you do not realize that it's just cruising at that because there's no vibration and no fatigue. So I enjoy riding this longer distances. Too bad I'm going to make it strictly a track bike because I started out with leader bikes, which is complete opposite of a lot of people do. So I went backwards, and I just appreciate the rideability of this smaller bike over top of. You don't realize how much you're fighting those bigger bikes. Right?
I'd like to see mine on the streets, if you don't mind. Switching for just a second. And also, this would be a good way for me to test to see if you've already modified your bike to defeat me.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. This thing feels way different. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, stop it. All right. Oh, look at this road right here.
Yeah, I don't know this road here, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it feels like the same bike.
Yeah, oh yeah. Your brakes are touchier on the top. Your front brakes, they're different.
They are?
I'm telling you. You touch down on the front brakes there.
Yeah, I did.
There's more play in the handle. I think it's probably just going to be a difference in the adjustment because levers are adjustable. But as we spoke, we're going to do CRG carbon fiber shorties on these bikes. That's the only thing that I feel like could be changed on the bike is the levers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just they're a little cheesy, but man, the price point of this bike and where it brings you. I'm not a racer, at the track. When I go to Gingerman, Grattan, Mid-Ohio, I am there just to do better with my skills and sharpen my skills, right?
Right.
It makes you a better road rider. And I feel like if I do feel much more comfortable on this bike than I do my 2014 BMW S1000RR. That bike, is going to the wayside. It will not be a track bike anymore because it's just it's senseless. When I could probably do better times and get way more comfortable and experience the greatness of the Triumph.
Well, awesome, man. It is nice to actually see my bike on the road, man. How do you feel looking at your bike cruising down the street?
I like it. I honestly I didn't think I'd like the black so much, and it's impressive. I like it. I like the way the red and the silver on the bottom of the underneath sets it off a lot.
Yep.
So I'm honestly thinking when I do race class on that bike, I want to stick with the factory paint scheme.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
I don't want to do anything radical or anything. It makes it depart from looking from what Triumph's vision was with the 675, because it looks great.
I agree with you, sir. I totally agree. It's nighttime now. We were riding all day. We jumped on the Ninja H2s and went out to Pittsburgh, and now we're back on our Triumph 675Rs. We're going to head out with our good buddy Mike here to the Rock Hall to just do some riding really quick and finish our review of the bikes. Steve, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you well.
Nice.
Very clear.
You still in love with your 675?
Yeah, I am. It was a relief to get off the Ninja, actually, to get onto this bike.
Wow.
H2 just beats my ass as much as I love my ass beat once in a while.
You talked about overall comfort?
Yeah, overall comfort, and just, it's not high strung, you know. I just don't feel like I have to be a complete asshole on it like I do on the H2. If you have the H2 out, there's good reason to have it out, and it's to be aggressive.
Right. And it's great for SMACKDOWns and things like that, right?
Yes.
But this bike here, it does everything pretty well. I mean, it could smack down some 600s if we are able to come across any.
I'd love to find an 899.
Wow. Me too. There might be one down there. We'll see.
Good. 899 for half again the money.
What about the 959?
I haven't ridden the 959, but they are a very impressive bike. You know, I mean, again, they're a little bit more money than these bikes, but you know, the 959 is pretty awesome. This is going to be my first gripe of the night, though, is the headlights.
Yep, the incandescent headlights are just, for lack of any other words, they're just weak. They're weak, and they don't provide a lot of illumination for the roadway. Where we're used to LED lights, HID lighting systems, and
for anybody who's watching this clip right now, the lights, the signs that are lighting up right now, that's because of our good buddy Mike with the LED headlamps on his S1000RR back there.
Yep.
It's definitely not these headlights lighting that up.
Not at all. Do you have your brights on, Steve?
No.
I don't either.
I do now.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a thumb rocker switch on this thing. It has a flash to pass. It's separate. It's the way all these Triumphs work.
Yeah, so that's our only gripe right now. We're riding at night, and the headlights, incandescent bulbs are weak, but that's okay. If you throw an LED bulb in there like the one that Mike has on his bike, this bike is just totally amazing. I think that most brands, if they could, should give folks the opportunity to test ride the bikes on the track, especially if it's a bike like the 675R, which is a track bike. So stay tuned for more footage of me and Steve on our 675Rs. We're going to do most of the mods to our bikes together. So we're going to try to put together a few videos of that, of how the mods are going. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. New videos are uploaded every week, multiple times throughout the week. Stay tuned for more videos, and as always, thanks for viewing.